Good morning, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to take you on a trip that my husband and I are doing to Cornwall. We just thought, well, you know, he's never lived in the UK before, so we thought, you know what, rather than constantly taking him outside of the country, I'm going to show him around the whole of UK, and we're going to start off with Cornwall. I mean, we're not doing that whole trip right now, but we're going to do a long weekend in Cornwall, and yeah, I'm going to take you with me. Charging the car and chilling here. We picked up some Pret. I introduced my husband to Pret. He never tried Pret coffee before, and he's like, oh my god, his life has changed. So we're just gonna chill here, probably watch some Netflix. It's only 20 minutes. That's the thing with superchargers. So like on the way, when you're basically like on the way to Cornwall, it will already give you all the routes of where you should stop, so you can use a supercharger. And the difference between obviously a normal charger and a supercharger is that supercharge like charges really fast. So literally in 20 minutes it will just have charged the car fully, and it costs about between 10 and 15 pounds. So yeah, so this whole journey, so that's 5.5 hours, no, well, 5.5 to 6 hours, right? I'll probably have to charge the car twice, and so then in total I'm probably spending about 20 pounds, under 30 pounds to charge the car, whereas obviously it's a completely different experience with like a diesel car or a petrol car that I've used to have before. Oh my god, very nice. I'm gonna make a mistake again and miss the road. Can you imagine living here with that view? Oh, going up a hill. We arrived. The cottage is next to a house that looks like a pay house. And also I need to pee really badly, so can we just go inside, please? So it's like an old, I think 15th century or 17th century little bits that they kept and then turned it into like a little Airbnb space. And I've let a wasp in, so I'm going to chase it out. This is like a little cute little cottage. So guys, you guys know, I mean, if you follow me on social media, you guys probably know that I love my horror films. I really do. But let me show you something, okay? I mentioned this for a reason. So I went into the bathroom and decided to open the window. Let me show you the view. There's a cemetery and an abandoned church. So, like I said, I love my horror films. I just didn't want to be in one. My husband was like, oh yeah, let's make Chandramukhi 3. This is gonna be Chandramukhi 3. Hello! I did my hair and makeup. Got this outfit. Got these cowboy boots. This perfume blazer, and then just like what are they called? They're called like a vest, isn't it? Like a tailored vest? I don't know. But anyway, we're going out for dinner. It's only a local pub, but I thought, you know me, I like to dress up, and obviously shot some content. So yeah, this place was on TripAdvisor, so I'm really excited because the owner of the Airbnb also recommended this place, so I'm really excited and I'm really hungry now as well. I like places like this, like, you know, it's home run, you know, just like it has so much character, authenticity, and I think I'm gonna go with the mussels. The mussels look good. Oh my god, it's so good. Hello. It's like, to be honest, it's only 8 p.m. but we're so tired. Well, I'm tired. I didn't sleep very well last night actually, and I drove the longest today. So we're gonna go to sleep. It's freezing cold. I initially had a cardigan and socks on. We don't know how to figure out that fireplace. We should really have YouTubed it, but what do you call a cemetery? சுடுகாடு. ஏற்கனவே ஒரு சுடுகாடுக்கு பக்கத்துல இருக்கோம். இதுக்குள்ள இந்த வீட்டை மெரிச்சிட்டு போனோம்டா ஐயோ. வேணாம். So we're just gonna basically chill and sleep. We were gonna do Netflix, but I think we're just too tired. Anyway, day one was uneventful, but you know, it was just basically traveling and really good food. I'm thinking about the mussels. And tomorrow we have an eventful day, so we'll take you along. Good night. Good morning. We are off to a pottery class. I've always wanted to do it. God knows if I'm going to be good at it. But first we're going to get some brunch, and then we're going to go pottery, and then we're going to see how it goes. I mean, the weather does look extremely cold, so I'm like dressed in my little dungarees and a nice cardi just in case. But yeah, come with me. Or with us. My husband and I got the same. We just thought we'd pick up some gin, and this is like locally produced. And sorry, what's your name?
My name's Serena.
Serena, can you tell us what's in there?
Okay, so we've gone for a dry gin with a citrus infusion. We've used organic dehydrated orange, lemon and lime peel to give the citrusiness.
Which I think is usually the nicest, the citrusy bit in gin.
Yeah. Juniper obviously has to be your main botanical. I like it with a chunk of orange, unwaxed organic if you can, and the fever tree Mediterranean tonic, and then stir with a bit of, that one, and then stir with a bit of rosemary at the end. Take the rosemary out though, because if you leave it in, it turns a bit bitter.
Okay.
And then ice at the end. Delicious.
Okay.
Yum,
Nice.
yum.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So you want to do gin,
Yesterday, and then so we booked you yesterday as well. I think on the drive I asked him to book the pottery. So here we are. This is Jake.
Well done.
Yeah.
That's Jake.
And I have to show my masterpiece, and this is my husband's. And then we've got Jake here teaching us how to use the, what do you call this? A wheel?
The wheel, yeah.
The wheel.
Potter's wheel, yeah.
Potter's wheel.
So we're just going to get this little transition down here, which is the finger profile. So I'm going to use this tool here to trim that back a little fraction.
Oh wow. Sounds like magic.
So it's going to, how it's going to sit on the table. And then the last thing to do is you can use this tool. So thumb in that hole, fingers wide across the back, and then bringing that onto the surface. And then that shows you something about the surface profile, and then from the inside just connecting that clay up onto the, what's called the throwing rib.
Wow.
Vigorously.
Okay.
Okay, so our watch possibly might want to come off just because the bits of clay in there.
Got my rings in here as well, so hence why I wore this. I came prepared.
That's it. So get the wheel going to start off with. So just feel into that. That's it, exactly that. Yeah, that's good. And you bring your bring your right hand on first of all, just on the outside there, yeah. And then you feel without water and with water.
Oh,
so
this is so cool.
The importance of having the water flowing. And I'll kind of take care of the water for you to begin with.
good job there.
That's good. We'll have to keep it up right there, that's good.
I'm so out of breath because we've walked up these streets. Whew. Anyway, that was unbelievably good. My husband and I really loved it. Jake is so nice and no, he was really nice, really talkative, just such a nice guy, and he kind of gave us like loads of suggestions. So he told us to go to a place called Zennor. Apparently the view from there is amazing and the coastal drive is really nice, and apparently there's a really famous pub that's really cool, very Games of Thrones vibe, so we thought we'll check that out. So this is going to be the first time my husband's going to try scones with cream, and these are like famous clotted cream. I mean, generally Cornish cream is like really famous. Really cute place. They don't serve food till 6, so we're starving. We're just gonna sit here. I'm gonna drink my sparkling water for the next 1 hour until we can eat. I'm clearly very hungry. On our way home now. Yeah, interesting. No street lights, no signboards, no nothing. So we're using my phone's Waze. If I didn't have that as well, I don't know what the hell we would do. Can you imagine if you were like broken down here or something? Lord Jesus. Hello, good morning. It's the next day and I look like I'm a news reporter, but I would have done a good morning at the cottage, but I was really stressed out because our car battery was really low, so we found a place where we can charge it. So we've done that, and now we're gonna check out a pub that I saw locally that does really good food, and it's actually walking distance, so it's perfect. But we're gonna check out the view now. I'm very overdressed for this occasion, or this location, but at least it's not cold, it's just really windy. Hopefully you can hear me. Come on over. I love mussels a lot, and this is like the perfect meal for me. So we're at a place called Land's End. It's actually called Land's End in Cornwall. It's like literally the end of the end of the end. As you can see the view. Can you guys see? So that's London. And this is literally where we are at Land's End. So we're now visiting Minnock Theatre. We're going to see a play or a musical, I'm not sure. We got into our comfy clothes, customer parking. That's the theatre, by the way, just by the coast, as you can see. Morning. We came back last night, and yeah, I think we lost all the will. We were so tired. We were traveling, and yeah, just wanted to say hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe of course, and yeah, what you liked the most about Cornwall. Until next time.